right, here we go with the former UFC title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. Daniel, you guys go way back. Obviously, we can talk about the athletic credentials. Some, though, have questioned his fight IQ in some of his big fights in the UFC.
Well, it seems like he wants to fight the fun fight,
right,
opposed to the fight that would seem to make sense to him. But let me tell you something, I'm not complaining. I enjoy every Michael Chandler fight. I enjoy watching this guy go out there and fight on his shield. He has A-plus skills across the board, and let's see how he applies them to the fight tonight.
And even in losses against high-level competition, he has had big moments. You do get the sense that Michael Chandler may always be just one win away from that elusive shot at the title yet again. Iron Michael Chandler, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. Sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night, he can be the top 170-pound fighter in the world.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one. And when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's clinching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the tone for a guy that cannot back you up with action. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Iron Michael Chandler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Colby Chaos Covington.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here, and I have said for a long time, Colby Covington is the last man on the roster I would want to be locked in an octagon with. Just a suffocating approach to every aspect of the game. Volume striker, volume takedowns. Really a case of pick your poison when you're fighting the former interim champ, Colby Covington. Beautiful job by Covington to get inside and ultimately to get the takedown.
I mean, even when he's striking, he's always thinking about the takedown. I know I've referred to the Lawler fight on a number of occasions, but even in that fight, when he threw 400 strikes, he attempted 20 takedowns.
Right.
I mean, this is a guy that wants to wrestle early and wants to wrestle often.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Chandler. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Covington. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Chandler's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Two minutes now to go in round one. Covington's back in side control.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
We might get a stoppage here.
Massive shot from the top.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, man, that swelling is getting out of control. That's going to affect him as this fight continues. "45 seconds to go here in round one. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Covington's right back to the full mount here. Chandler's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and the doctor's not going to let you continue as a one-eyed fighter. You all can see the swelling around his eye. It is awesome, and I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in this fight. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, nice jab by Covington. Hook lands.
There's another one.
That's a pretty good takedown attempt and land there by Colby Covington. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
We recruited Colby Covington at Oklahoma State. Right. That tells you how good a wrestler he really is. He got offered a scholarship to the biggest wrestling university in the entire world, and he turned it down.
He regrets that he turned it down. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Oh, another blow hits right on that swollen area. He is in real trouble now. Referee may want to look for the doctor soon. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Lands with the ground and pound here. Side control now. And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Gotta get out of there.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Chandler. Oh, good ground and pound here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the hook.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, he's got his back.
Change of the position.
Covington's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to beat, gotta watch his neck. That guillotine is tight.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Covington going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. All right, so the damage continues to be doled out. And I think a lot of fans watching at home would probably like to see the referee call in the dunk.
And that's very rare, because fight fans... Nice block. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Oh, this is tight.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the... He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
All right, so that horn signifies the end of the round. Chandler's eye is wearing it, folks. Visible damage. Now looks like it might even be completely shut. So we'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the doctor stop this fight here between rounds. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Third round underway. Covington gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, right into mount.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Nicely done. Chandler's has got full mount now. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defense held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Covington. Oh!
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
He needs to
move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Knee on belly. Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Oh, he's attacking choke now. Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Under a minute now to go in the round. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Michael Chandler.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, round 3 is now complete. Chandler's eye may not recover, folks. You can see the visible damage. It is nearly completely swollen shut at this point in time. Referee is watching things closely. I wouldn't be surprised, candidly, if the doctor stops the fight here between rounds. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. is because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Chandler tries to throw that left hook.
And a nice job, at least. Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
That was nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chandler.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Getting him out here.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. The arm triangle is getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub.
Oh, arm triangle inching closer now.
There it is.
Rampaging Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Side control now.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that one cut him. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished. Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Oh, big shots from the top. Back mount now.
That was a slick transition.
I need you to take the back position now.
Covington's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now.
Hey, stay with the game plan. Stay with the game.
Under a minute now to go. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Chandler. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Covington. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Michael Chandler.
More strikes to the head.
Nice hook lands.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Covington getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue.
Oh, Chandler's hurt!
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He didn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Chandler. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer. Oh!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, great submission defense.
Beautiful transition.
2 minutes now to go on this one. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what...
Well, he's got his back now.
In the half guard.
Chandler's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what we as fight fans love. To see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloodied, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's going to win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call it. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Seconds to go. 20 seconds to go in the fight. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-44, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Colby Chaos Covington.
A lot of dominant portions throughout that fight for the welterweight contender Colby Covington, your winner by decision tonight.
Long one of the best welterweights in the world. He once again proves why Colby Covington, in his dominating best tonight, earned another decision victory.